Hey guys, this is Micah Buzan. In this video I'm talking about Wabi Sabi, which is a Japanese philosophy of aesthetics based on three simple ideas, which is that nothing lasts, nothing is finished, and nothing is perfect. Now, as a perfectionist myself, this has helped me tremendously in just getting anything done ever, including socializing and making this video. For one thing, I spent a depressing amount of time this morning just wondering if I should even make this because I don't feel qualified to make it because I suck at trying to just do stuff that's good enough. That sentence was a failure. Anyways, Wabi Sabi. It's like realizing that everything's in a constant state of change and there's really nothing you can do about that. You just have to improvise with what you have. Now, there's no such thing as ideal working conditions. So you just have to adapt to whatever your circumstances are and do the best work that you can and realize that it'll never be perfect. Perfection is a complete illusion. And this illusion of perfection isn't helped any by social media. For instance, like Facebook and social media, like anything, you just see one tiny little speck of a person's life, and it's mostly just the good stuff. And I think it's human nature to unconsciously compare and contrast one's life with another person's life. But we're all suffering. There's not one person on this planet, no matter how successful or like however perfect their life may appear, everyone's dealing with something. We all live in the shadows. But social media only shows those little slivers of light shining into the shadows. So you only see the light, the good part of a person's life on social media, and you don't see the other stuff. But for your own life, you're constantly seeing the other stuff. So where am I going with this? Wabi Sabi, yeah. Like, just making this video, I'm applying this concept to making this video because I want to restart it now, but I'm not, because this is good enough, I hope. If one person gets any sort of value out of what I'm saying, then making this video is worth it, even though I feel like this video sucks. It's kind of like a lot of people that I respect and like have made movies and albums and art that I really dig, but they don't necessarily like it. However, if they chose to not release their content because they didn't like it, that would be doing a disservice to me because I actually got some sort of value out of it. So I'm just applying that mindset more to what I'm doing and trying to not attach my ego to what I make and realize that this isn't me, this is just a side of me. And then once it's out, it's separate, I move on, produce the next thing. But still try to do a good job. Also with talking, I think talking is very much a creative and collaborative art form. You have to bounce ideas off one another. There's this unconscious association with words. If you listen to any conversation, you'll notice this sort of almost schizophrenic stream of thought. One person will say one thing, and then it'll strike a memory in the other person, and they'll say, oh yeah, I remember something like that, and then they'll start talking about something almost totally different, then it might full circle. But for me, I mostly just think about stuff that I'm working on as I'm working on it, because I'm just in front of my desk all the time, just in my own little world. Then once I have to talk to people, it's like trying to shift my mind to communicate in their terms, using these crude symbols. That is language. But when I think something in my head, sounds super smart sometimes, but when I say it, it sounds super dumb. So Wabi Sabi has helped me with communicating with people instead of just being hypercritical of everything I say. Just sort of go with the flow and realize that most people are just thinking about themselves for the most part. They aren't really worried about you. So the philosophy of Wabi Sabi not only helps with the creation of artwork, I believe it helps with social anxiety and pretty much anything um, that our neurotic brains are dealing with. Because it is true. It's very simple. It's a simple philosophy, but it's also just the nature of existence. Like, everything's in a constant state of change, everything's temporary, including emotions. Like, happiness is just a fleeting emotion like any other. I think it's kind of dumb to just spend your whole time just trying to be happy. Instead, we should embrace the full spectrum of emotions, because each emotion has an appropriate context to be experienced in. So, yeah, I'm not going to restart this. I've been like 3 times, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to restart this, but I'm not, because I'm doing the Wabi Sabi way. So, anyways, I'll be posting some more animation and music sometime. So, thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you later.